Now, when we come into the defensive offense, then we start working on the vulnerabilities of Pakistan. It can be economic, it can be internal security, it can be political, it can be their isolation internationally, it can be this thing like that, of exposing their terrorist activities, or it can be anything.
This strategy emerged gradually over time. And yet, as the crisis escalated, India's targeting matrix widened, reflecting growing resolve and a rejection of the old boundaries between terrorism and war. India's new counterterrorism doctrine is structured, integrated, and unapologetic. It prioritizes action over argument, resolve over restraint, and signaling over silence.
India's National Security Advisor, Ajit Doval, has repeatedly articulated an offensive-defensive approach towards Pakistan, openly justifying subversive operations and proxy violence as instruments of Indian state policy. This posture, echoed by commentators such as Happyman Jacob, reflects the dangerous normalization of terrorism as a tool of statecraft. Pakistan will not remain passive in the face of such declared hostility. It is now imperative to formalize Pakistan's subconventional doctrine as an extension of its counter-terrorism policy. This doctrine does not seek escalation, but deterrence through reciprocity. Its essence is straightforward. Any state that supports, enables, or finances terrorism against Pakistan must expect a proportionate response. Violence inflicted on Pakistan will be met with calibrated violence in the subconventional domain, until a mutually hurting stalemate enforces restraint. This policy is not about sponsoring terrorism, it is about deterring it. Pakistan's decades-long struggle against terrorism, fought at staggering human and economic cost, proves our resolve. A nation that has buried tens of thousands of martyrs cannot rationally be accused of exporting the very scourge it has fought to destroy. What Pakistan declares is a rational, defensive strand of deterrence. Subversion will be answered with resolute and targeted counteraction. Our red line is clear. Aggression will invite reciprocity. The cycle will not remain one-sided. Pakistan's objective is to restore balance, deny space for proxies, and force adversaries to recognize that terrorism cannot serve as policy. Pakistan's message to its enemies and to the world is firm. We do not initiate terrorism, but we will no longer absorb it silently. We will respond, we will deter, and we will end the cycle of impunity.